Hello, welcome to Should I Buy This Game? My name is Christine, and this is the June and July update. Because since I last saw you in May, we have been busy. Today actually is the first day since that May video that Mark and I have been home for a day at the same time since May. That is how crazy it's been. He's been working 6-day weeks. We had been on vacation. When we were home, we had Gemma's graduation. We visited my mom. We've been moving Gemma back home from Ottawa to Toronto, so we have been super busy. We have managed to play some games during that time, but as you can imagine, we've been busy. So when I last left you in May, I was telling you how Gemma and I were going to go on vacation. Now, if you follow my Instagram page, at Should I Buy This Game, you will know that we went to Spain and Italy. So we spent a week in Madrid, a week in Barcelona, and then we took a Disney cruise to Italy. And along the way, I managed to visit a lot of game stores. I was surprised actually by how many I was able to visit. And so on the Instagram page, I was able to post some videos and photos from all these different game stores that I visited. So you can still go and check it out. So if you're planning to visit any of these places, it might give you some ideas of some stores you might want to visit. Now, my one big thing is in Barcelona, where they have the Arc de Triomphe, because it so happens, if you've been to Europe, everybody ends up having an Arc de Triomphe. I did not know that. And they probably call it something a little different, but it's basically an Arc de Triomphe. So anyway, in Barcelona, if you go to the stop where the Arc is, it has there was 4 or 5 game stores all in a row. There's manga stores, anime stores, comic book stores. It was like one-stop shopping for me and Gemma. And so that's where I filmed the big video of the store. It was huge. And they do have a lot of games in Spanish and Catalan, and in Italy, obviously Italian. But we do manage to find some English games. And we bought a few games, but not too many because of carrying them and how heavy they were. But so you can go and check out my Instagram page for all that. So as I said, we did manage to play some games. So in May, we played a total of 29 games, 11 unique games with 29 plays. And 3 of the games were new to me. So we were playing a lot of games that we'd played before. Our most played game was My City Roll and Build. And that's because it was a game we took with us on our trip. And so I'm going to show you the 3 games we took on vacation and how we were able to make them even smaller than they were easy to pack, easy to just throw into your purse or your bag and pull out and play. So we brought 3 games with us, and the first game is Town 77, and I recently posted a video on how this game is played. But instead of bringing the box, we just brought the little bag. I put it in this just to keep the pieces safe, and it's just filled with all the pieces you need to play the game. So just this little baggie, that's something easy to shove into your bag or your purse. And even though we brought this game, we actually never ended up playing it. But it's an easy game to bring on your trip. The next game we brought was Mindspace, and this is another game we really enjoy playing. And so what I did was I just got a little Ziploc, and I'll take all the pieces out so you can see. We had the cards. These cards are what you're working towards, and then the shape cards, the dice. We brought a set of markers, and then we just brought 2 sets of the scoring and play boards. So instead of bringing the big box, we just brought what we needed and threw it in a Ziploc. And although we love playing this game, it's another game I brought and we never played. And the last game we brought was My City Roll and Build. And this is based on My City, which is like a tile placement game. But it is one with dice, write and roll or roll and write. So what the game comes with is this major pack of playing sheets, and they get repeated. And so this is actually a campaign. There's 12 episodes in 4 different chapters, and you score, and then as you go, you keep on scoring. And so there's a lot of repeats in here. So what I did is, instead of bringing this big box, I just brought enough sheets for the two of us, because all you need are these sheets. So you have mine and then Gemma's. Where's the end here? I'll have to look. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. They're out of order. But you have just these sheets. They're double-sided, so if you did want to play twice, you can. And there are 12 episodes. I'm just 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's just my episode 12 seems to be missing. And so I bet you it's mixed in here. Anyway, as you can see, so as you go, things change. Your maps change. Some of what you're trying to do gets changed, and it keeps adding in more and more rules and more scoring. And after the end of chapter 1, episode 3, you score and you get a score for your full chapter. And so this is a great game because all you need is a sheet and these 3 dice. And what you do is you roll the dice, and there's little circles, like little half circles. And what you're doing is you're matching those to form the shape. And then this is the type of shape you're building. And they all relate to like different industries. And that's all you need is these 3 dice and the papers. So this is a great game to bring. And we actually played 12. We did the entire campaign, all 12. We started when we were in Madrid and then continued when we were on the ship. And so if you're looking for an easy game to bring, we really enjoyed My City, because you don't have to bring the full pad, just bring enough sheets for the number of people on the trip and the 3 little dice. And we brought the instruction book because, as I said, as you go through the campaign, you're adding different things throughout it. So just to verify what it is you're doing. It's also really mentioned here what you're scoring and what you're trying to do too. And so those were the 3 games we brought, just to show you to think outside the box, literally, and see what you can throw in a Ziploc. And it makes it that much easier when you're traveling. And because it's fun to have something to do either like in the hotel at the end of the night, or maybe you're waiting at the airport, or that. Just some games you can play that are easy to carry. So now I'm going to move into June. As I mentioned, Gemma graduated, so we were in Ottawa for a week. And on that topic, I just want to mention, if you ever go to Ottawa, there is a game cafe called Level 1. And this cafe is amazing. There are so many games, and I was so excited because I finally got to play Forest Shuffle. I have been wanting to play that game forever, and I cannot buy it. And when I was in Europe, I saw the game in Spanish, I saw it in Catalan, and I saw it in Italian, but I could not get it in English. And I am dying. I know there's an expansion coming out, and so I'm really hoping they re-release the base game. So anyway, go to Level 1. It's a great game cafe if you're in Ottawa. So with all that, Gemma moved home, and it gave me a game partner because, as I said, Mark has not been here. So Gemma and I have been able to play a variety of new games because while we were away, I may not have purchased many away, but I was possibly ordering a few that were being shipped home or Mark going to pick up on his day off. So Gemma and I played a total of 37 games. Of that, 20 of them were unique games and 18 of them were new to me. Now, our most played games was Ogda, City of Umbrellas, A Gentle Rain, and Mindspace. All of those are really fun games. The only one new there is, A Gentle Rain was new. I'm going to be doing a little video on that. I got it when I was in Ottawa. It's a great hotel game. And the City of Umbrellas was also new. And that's a fun little game you can play. So that is my stats for June. A couple of things I want to mention is I'm going to have a new series coming out called 5 Games to Play When, and they'll be sort of themed. And they're just sort of, I'm hoping funny, maybe, hopefully you'll think they're funny. Little just short little segments showing 5 games to play based on a theme. Last week I had put out 2 top 10 lists, top 10 games for beginners. So if you're just starting to play games, and then intermediate, the next sort of step up from those. So you can check out those 2 top 10 lists. And the big thing is at the end of this month, of course, you probably know, is Gen Con. And so I'm going with Mark and his brother. And I am really hoping that I can film some videos. I used to go to a trade show in the craft industry, and I know this is a consumer show, so it's way busier. But I'm hoping to take some of those knowledge and some of the ideas I had when I filmed videos at the trade show and bring them to the gaming industry. So here's hoping that I can get in there and film some fun videos. So let me know though if there's a specific game you're interested that's coming out, or if there's a manufacturer or anything that really interests you about Gen Con that you would love to see a video on, and I will try my best to see what I can do when I am there. And that, as you know, happens, we go on July 31st and the first weekend in August. So that is mainly what we're up to. Gemma's still sort of moving back and forth, but having her here has allowed me to play a lot more 2-person games, which has been really great. And so we have a lot of new games that I purchased while we were away, but sent here to share with you in the upcoming weeks. So leave me a comment, again, letting me know if you're going to Gen Con or what you would like to see from Gen Con. And until then, we will see you next month, and I will probably do it once we are home from Gen Con and let you know how it all went. So have a good month, enjoy the summer, and we'll see you soon.